Yeah.
Right before this, I did a special objective mission, and my reward was the Queen's Blessing or whatever, and I got 4 extra embarkation points for
sweet.
The seal.
Oh, you're
I'm
playing.
taking the herbalist camp.
Sorry, Zero. I just lost all interest in Diablo.
Boo.
I
I don't blame you. Once I hit 100 on this, on this character, I'm losing interest in Diablo.
What's your second character?
Barb.
I thought your first one was Barb. Or
No,
are you still doing
first
Barb?
Druid.
First one was
your
Druid.
first was Druid. Yeah. Which Barb build are you doing?
Hoda Smash.
So you're basically doing the same build, just the big thing that. Oh wait, no, you did the Lightning Druid, not the Smash Druid.
Yeah, I did the Lightning Druid and I did Hoda Barb.
Gotcha. So Lightning Druid and Smash Barb. Nice. That's a fun season.
I think with Hoda, I would leave Hoda back in Diablo 3. In Diablo 4, I would call it Horny Bonk. So we can just call it Horny Bonk Barb. I'll just call it Horny Bonk Barb. That's what I'll do.
No, you know what? I can dig it. I can dig Horny Bonk Barb. In fact, when I stream next week and do Duriel runs, that is what my stream category or stream title name will be. Horny Bonk Barb smacks Duriel.
Yeah, what are you playing in Diablo this season? Horny Bonk?
Wow, I just have 2 berries and 2 clay in my starter zone.
Oh, sucks to be you.
Horny Bonk Barb sends Duriel to horny jail.
Joke's on you. He wanted to go to horny jail.
Beacon Tower.
This is this is a seal mission.
These missions have lots of farmland.
Oh, and you get foxes. All right, that's good.
Yeah, I got foxes and harpies. There's not a single overlapping food.
Yeah, but your foxes are going to make all the glade events go super fast.
Yeah, but it just sucks that they're going to be that difficult. I'm going to need to produce multiple sources of food to keep them all happy.
Foxes don't
like porridge.
Foxes don't like biscuits. Throw biscuits at them until they eat them.
I'm mad that foxes don't like fucking meat.
Yeah,
but they couldn't make them the same as, because then they would have been the same as
dinosaurs,
lizards. As lizards. So they had to give them porridge instead.
Dinosaurs.
The only thing they share is tea. Shit, well, we'll see what the third race is.
When I tell you, I have got so many fucking mats to do the beast or the monster under the eye or the beast in the ice. Good lord.
Oh, I unlocked this recently. This is my new favorite building. Flour and planks. That's so good.
Oh, supplier. Yeah.
That's so fucking OP. I use It's tough because I also want the provisioner, so I can make packs of provisions and fucking just trade my way through the game.
Yeah, have you noticed that any building...
That makes it so easy to trade.
Have you noticed that any building with a red roof is generally great? That's the color scheme got burned into my mind playing this game. I saw a red building and I started to salivate.
What should I take? I'll go for a different source of planks because flour and provisions. Good.
By the way, hello everybody, welcome to the Church of Chonkwij podcast. My name is DrNiggle. I'm joined tonight by Zero Bird and OmegaConstruct, and in what we're gonna stuff. Sorry, go ahead.
Soundboard lateness. Don't forget soundboard lateness.
Oh, soundboard lateness is also here.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, soundboard lateness. Oh, I have to clip the I got it on Saturday morning. I got it. I have to clip it out of a video. But
what did you get?
The lateness quote that I wanted. I got it.
Yes.
Now the next one that I have to get him to say is, go straight to horny jail. Go to horny jail.
Nice.
Excuse me. Very good. We're off to a great start here. Very professional podcast. Anyway.
Hey, you know what? Monkeys couldn't do it any better.
You know, at least we have that going for us. So, SimCity 4 modders are cracking its deepest recesses in ever greater numbers, enabling extensive new changes to the game. So people have been, modders specifically, are making previously unheard of DLL plugins and mods due to recent advances, enabling changes of tweaks, and yeah, they're having a lot of fun with SimCity 4. I am thrilled about this, because on its own, SimCity 4 was a pretty shitty game. But, if you open it up to the modding community, yeah, bring it back.
I saw this. I just thought it was so cool that such a old and good classic game is being given new life in a way that, you know, actually might make it worth going back to and playing again. You know, that could be a fun time. So I think it's really cool.
So there are modders named in this article that are, okay, Sim Master 7. Who else did I read? But anyway, Sim Master, no for 5 minutes. So there are these people that are doing the Lord's work, and they have discovered basically how to trick the game into accepting DLL files, and accepting modifications to the game system. But yeah, they're doing it in a really fun way. I didn't realize that SimCity 4 Deluxe is 21 years old. God damn.
Wow.
I suppose that makes sense, because when I was in like 8th grade, it would have been like 2000 that I was playing SimCity Unlimited, SimCity 3 Unlimited, watching news radio. Some of the best gaming experience I've had in my life. Yeah, but you wonder why I was so obsessed with news radio in college. It's because every time I watched that show, I was playing SimCity 3000 Unlimited, and having a great time. Back when a 250 megahertz processor was banging. Okay.
Still is. Just depends on what game you're playing.
That's true.
Like, WoW is literally the only thing that can be played on that processor.
I wonder if I could go back and, or if I could find, do you think there's a market? Let's explore this.
Oh, did I do that?
Let's explore this. Old computers for sale.
I took Herb Garden, and my first cornerstone, 50% production boost to Herb Garden.
All right.
Oh, but 2 additional newcomers in each villager group is great. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Granary makes pickled goods. And... skewers.
Okay, alright. I'm immediately in love with this website. It's called Steve's Old Computer Museum, and there's a buy-sell option for this. So my question just a moment ago was, I wonder if I could find a computer old enough where I could go back and I could play all my Mac games that I was playing in 1995. And yes, apparently there's a specialty for this. It goes back to starting with a data point 2200 from 1970. God damn. Oh, he's got Commodores. Where? Apple IIc Plus. No, I want something like a Power Mac. Macintosh PowerBook from 1991. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's sexy. That activates my horny.
Wait. Oh, no. Straight to horny jail.
Look at the fucking rim around this guy's screen. Look at that. Fuck.
The bezel.
Yeah. Oh, good vocab.
Yeah. I know things and stuff.
Jesus, yeah, see, this is why you should save all your old computer components, because this PowerBook yeah, PowerBook 170 is going for... Wait, no. Were those the original costs? Those might be the original costs. If you could buy, like, if you could sell a PowerBook 170 today for $4,500...
Good lord.
Holy shit, yeah. Anyway, Jesus Christ, this is awesome. This is, like... Alright, that's a PowerBook. I don't know if they have any Power Mac. Anyway. Good times. Get yourself an old PC, go back, play old single-player games. No internet connection required.
Yeah, a friend of mine goes, I want to move out to the country, and I said, why? Because I looked dead at her and I was like, why? You play video games. She's like, well, I can get Starlink. I said, oh yeah, because that's what you want to do. Internet that works, 24/7, except for like 15 minutes of the day, because the patching in between satellites each time they, as they rotate around the Earth is just what I want. Disconnecting every 30 seconds.
The ping in your game over satellite internet is going to be pretty appalling. No, I mean, I understand the sentiment to want to move out to the middle of the woods. I get it. Believe me. I'm a man. I understand. We all have that impulse at a certain age. But, yeah, I need fucking fiber optic. Unless I'm going to move out to the woods and I'm going to abandon all technology and live like, a hermit. That's different.
Got a homestead?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's a great idea.
Get you some chickens and shit.
Nobody ever thinks about this, but human beings have been living in social communities for basically ever. We're not great at surviving alone. In fact, it's virtually impossible. But whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy, whatever tickles your fancy. I almost said pickle. That would be good too. Whatever tickles your pickle. Let's see. This I just saw and posted, but a Baldur's Gate 3 player has beaten the game in honor mode by exclusively casting one of the worst spells in D&D 2,469 times.
I read that shit and I about lost my mind because the spell that he used is absolutely useless.
True Strike.
True Strike.
Wow.
Yeah, it is the most awful spell ever.
So the guy's name is Fracture. He's a gaming YouTuber. He has attempted to complete Baldur's 3 with many ridiculous self-imposed restrictions, such as the game level 1 without taking a long rest. His last... Can you imagine doing the entire fucking game without taking a long rest?
Oh god, no.
Let's see. So... Fracture makes it clear he isn't using any clever workarounds to deal with enemies or other problems posted by the game. So he didn't use explosives. There were no necrotic corpse shenanigans. He used the word shenanigans. Good for you. I didn't attack my enemies or use weapon special abilities that deal damage. There were no offensive spells of any kind apart from the all-powerful, unstoppable True Strike.
I mean, do what you do.
Anyway, yeah, there's a whole video.
Yeah, it's
so good for him.
Pretty damn funny. I've been watching wild mod playthroughs of Baldur's Gate on YouTube, and I think his name is Martete or Tay Marmar or something like that. It's one of the combinations of those, but some of the mods he puts on there, like handsome mods for all of your followers. And
handsome,
yeah. Oh, I'll link you the videos. You will enjoy them greatly. He used the Artificer mod, which if you go and do the Artificer mod and select artillerist, you literally get a Glock 9mm as your weapon. And
Really?
I was like, oh, the Southern in me really wants to do this.
Where's that mod at? Baldur's Gate with with guns. Fuck yeah.
Oh, they actually have a mod that instead of swords and all that, it is guns, modern guns, AR-15s, M16s, the
M4 carbine.
Yeah, M4 carbines.
The
M4 carbines. They've got a 50 caliber or 50 BMG sniper rifle.
What? See, when you start putting stuff like that in the game, I have to question, what's the range? Because it's a 50 cal. I should be able to shoot across basically the entire starting map area. I should be able to go from the Druid encampment all the way to the Goblin camp. I should be able to snipe everything there.
You can only use it up close, but the splash damage is just brilliant.
I guess that makes sense. Yeah, there's quite the cone of violence that follows a 50 caliber projectile.
Oh, look at that! UFC and WWE ink a deal with OC Vibe Entertainment District in Anaheim for the Honda Center through 2028 to hold major UFC and WWE events in the same weekends. Worth what? $400-something million. Damn. Sorry, I've got Raw going on the TV in front of me, so.
Oh, yeah. I love how it's called Raw, and it's big, sweaty, shirtless men. Yeah, anywho. Yeah, did anything happen this week? Did I miss anything with WWE?
You did not. Nothing new has happened this week. I've been keeping very, very close tabs on it. Nothing new this
Vince
week.
Drama.
Yeah, no new Vince drama. Eric Bischoff has been speaking out against it, which I find hilarious because he was a Vince apologist for a long time. And so, yeah, no, he was a Vince apologist for a long time. And then when he left, apparently he left and started speaking out against Vince. And then, like, here recently, he's been just railing against Vince McMahon.
Good. Fuck Vince. He deserves it.
So, for the uninitiated, Eric Bischoff is the former producer / booker / executive head of WCW, who in the 90s and early 2000s ran an 83-week ratings win over the WWE at a time when the WWE was the hottest product on the market.
Good.
And then Vince McMahon ended up winning and buying WCW. Bought the competition. As you do.
I found a Warhammer article that I love. Well, I found an article that I love. The Glory of Power Wash Simulator versus Warhammer 40k DLC trailer, released to follow this month. Power Wash Simulator.
Excuse me?
According to this, Power Wash Simulator has partnered with 40k, and they're going to have a 40k DLC for Power Wash Simulator. It looks like you're part of the Mechanicus, and yeah, walking around power washing shit.
Yes. Nope. I'm definitely buying Power Wash Simulator now. This sounds like something I need to do.
See, the trailer shows off both single and co-op multiplayer grim future power washing, including such beloved 40k objects as a Land Raider. Okay, you can power wash a Land Raider, a Thunderhawk gunship, Redemptor Dreadnought, a Knight Paladin, and a Rogue Doran battle tank. These are all really cool things, and I look forward to seeing the models of them. I'm not going to play the YouTube video on podcast, but yeah. Anyway. So that's fun time if people are into that sort of thing, which obviously I am.
Power Wash Simulator is just so aesthetically pleasing. I love it.
Yeah, I get it. I get the. I don't want to. What is it? Is it ASMR? Is it? I mean, it's not. It is the sound that I enjoy, but it's also
repetitive task.
The wash. Oh, that's big. Yeah, it's because of my autism. Okay. So anyway, on the 27th of February, this DLC is due out. Games Workshop posted their own thing saying, just because Warhammer 40k is a grim dark, doesn't have to be dirty. You're ready for the crossover of the year's Power Wash Simulator. Heads into the 41st millennium. Jesus Christ.
I love it.
This sort of shit, I love the juxtaposition of the cute innocence of Power Washing Simulator with the grim, dark, warlike, xenophobic, everything bad that is in 40k. That's delightful. That was me. Xenophobic is in my head because I was going through Warhammer 40k memes earlier today for some reason. I was looking for something, and I found the one of basically Khorne. Oh no, it wasn't Khorne. It was a Chaos, some like priest from the Chaos Legion, just saying, "Let us celebrate the thing that unites us all, xenophobia." It's like, yep, pretty much. Good times. So, if ever there was a reason to get Power Washing Simulator, it's because of the 40k DLC that's coming out on the 27th. Alright, and that's that before we get to tech news. Not a whole hell of a lot happened this week in gaming.
I'll see if I can solo Duriel.
Google Newsfeed.
Alright, anyway, what's going on in Against the Storm?
I'm picking orders.
Hey, 10 Amber and Luxury, I mean, I always hate those. And let's be honest, it literally doesn't matter on this map. You can do like no orders whatsoever on these maps and still be fine.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, yeah, so something that was going on for a while that was just, I don't know if you want to say resolved, but, so the DOJ, has been monitoring for a while a Russian spearphishing botnet it took advantage of a specific type of router. What is it? An edge router? Yeah, an Ubiquity. So, a certain type of router was targeted by a Russian state hacking agency, the guys who like to call themselves Forest Blizzard. That's the dumb name. Fancy Bear. That's better. And the point of the operation was to take advantage of these routers and create a botnet that could be used for whatever. And the number of compromised routers was significant enough that the DOJ actually took notice, and I think they and the FBI started an investigation and just recently took some action. So this is why when you get a router, you change the fucking admin password. Okay? Most routers will allow you to change the admin account name as well. So don't do admin and password 123. Fucking default password routers are everywhere on the internet. Change your fucking password routers. Or change your fucking router passwords. But yeah, people who had just been leaving things on by default, were getting their Ubiquiti edge routers compromised, and they were being added to a Russian botnet. Well, the DOJ used the same fucking malware that the Russians were using to just reverse the hack. They did a little bit of hackback. And they copied and deleted any stolen data, they removed malicious scripts, and after the router's firewall, altered the router's firewalls to prevent any further remote management of them. So, this was a really fun operation for me to follow, specifically because it's somebody using malware to infect a router and then somebody else using the same malware to reverse everything that the first person did and make sure that the person couldn't do it ever again. I laughed. I laughed at this. This was great. Also, I'm pretty sure that the software that the Russians were using was like 10, 20 years old. It's an old malware. Oh, Moobot. Yeah, so Moobot's been around for a long time. And they then just used that and decided to create themselves a little botnet. But it's gone now. Ha 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 ha. Until next time. Meanwhile, we've discovered a forbidden glaive. Sorry, a spooky glade. Okay. And last thing. Yeah, the last thing that I had up here was for AMZ's Zen 5 chips. They're going to hit mass production this year in the summer, supposedly. So the next generation of AMD, these Zen 5 chips that are just fucking great and compete very well with current Intel technology, will be available in the summer. You'll see a new wave of desktop processors and whatnot coming out, and I hope that it's a good year for AMD. Another good year for AMD, because I like when Intel is not the only top dog.
Yup.
Competition is always healthy.
Yeah, there's no, according to this article, there's no official announcement, because AMD has been tight-lipped about the Zen 5. That's true, we talked about it multiple times last year, but it was always in the works. But yeah. Oh, the Zen 5 architecture is the most critical core computing chip that is manufactured by TSMC using the 3-nanometer process. 3 nanometers, guys. 3 nanometers. Almost down to 2.
It's real small.
It's very tiny. Very tiny PP. But massive PP.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Tiny. Tiny transistor. Massive PP. Okay. Alright, that's it. Short podcast. We got through that in 29 minutes. Hey, Greatness Gaming,
Well,
what's up?
So, let's just... who?
Greatness Gaming. I think this is Omega's friend. Omega's work friend.
Ah.
Yeah, what's up?
The I will say that Skull and Bones came out this week and has been met with absolutely atrocious ratings.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Skull and
Yeah.
Bones is finally out now. People were putting videos side by side of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the dialogue there, versus in Sea of Thieves, or whatever the fuck we were just talking about. I've already dismissed it from my brain.
Yep, Skull and Bones. But
Skull
yeah, no,
it
is awful. You can't get off the boat to explore islands.
Who wants to explore islands? That sounds boring.
Yeah, I know, right? Why would I want to do something silly like that?
Why would I want to do something that was an integral part of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which should be the ideal for any pirate game?
Literally everything that I've seen has been like, they had the code right there for Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They had it right there. They could have just copy and pasted it and updated the engine. That's all they had to do.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, right.
Sea of Thieves 2.
Sea of Thieves multiplayer code.
Those two. Yeah, there's plenty there.
But what was I going to ask you, Zero? Oh yeah, was it Ubisoft Montreal that developed this?
I know it was Ubisoft. I can't tell you if it was Ubisoft Montreal or who.
It might have been as simple as making a phone call over to Montreal and just being like, hey, can we have that code? Remember that code from Assassin's Creed Black Flag? We'd like that, please. Or if it was Montreal, literally walking down the hall and being like, hey, Jim, I want that hard drive from 10 years ago. It's like, okay. Isn't a pirate's purpose to pillage and plunder the booty? Yes. Fuck yes. All the time. Non-stop.
All they want is that, I mean, swiggity swooty, I'm coming for that booty, you know?
Oh my goodness.
Ho, ho, it's pirate's life for me.
I saw an adorable video of a guy dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow being chased around by a girl being dressed as Inspector Anya, who's an anime character, and she was just chasing him around a Comic-Con room. And he was going, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck! And she's chasing after him with an AK-47.
Whoa!
tiny
seems
little
a bit
girl.
Aggressive.
Must have been like a 4 or a 5-year-old.
This.
That was great. Alright, so, yeah, Omega, the only thing that really annoys me about the seal maps is how long it takes to cut down fucking trees. But you've got...
these force you to pace it, because the only trees you can really safely cut are... is this a mine? Oh, it's a mine. Stupid.
Ubisoft Chengdu.
Oh no!
Ubisoft has so many. They have so many subsidiaries, or I think subsidiaries, whatever. They have so many outlets all over the world. I saw a map of the Ubisoft organization once, and it gets confusing why a game studio needs to be that just fucking. It looks disorganized, honestly. It's like, how can you tell who's supposed to do what? And you wonder why...
Sheer dumb luck.
Yeah, and you wonder why Assassin's Creed Unity was such a clusterfuck. It's because they were spread out across, Ubisoft's Europe? What are you microwaving?
I don't know, stuff's doing something.
Oh.
This is so confusing. But yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity died because nobody was coordinated. They couldn't figure out what the fuck studio was supposed to do what, and so everybody just mashed everything together. And it got that awful game.
They just smashed their penises together until they came up with a game.
Microwaving Skull and Bones. Only way to improve it.
Oh, well, I mean...
Would it be more entertaining to put the game into a microwave and watch it fizzle and burn than it would actually playing the game?
Probably. So the one thing that that I have to say about Ubisoft is they definitely know how to completely fuck something up. Rainbow Six Extraction, and yes, I'm bringing it up again.
Yeah,
was
that game that you love that they killed.
a very fun fucking game, and they just killed it. They said, "Oh, we've got something good here. It's building off of the Rainbow Six Siege, popularity, and it's gonna be great." And then a year into development, they come out and they're like, "Hey, by the way, we're just gonna re-release the stuff we did in year one, and that's all you get." And then 2 weeks after that, they were like, "Hey, we're not doing anything else. Game development has ended."
Yeah, it just fucking collapsed in on itself. That was... We've all got one of those games that are like, we know they're objectively shitty games, but they're fun. We play them for a while. Omega had Diablo Immortal. Got a hell of a lot of time out of that. You had, Rainbow Six Siege, and I have Lost Ark. I know it's a terrible game. I know it's awful.
It's absolutely amazing though, watching you play. Just the level of oomph you put into that game is amazing, and I love it.
Oh my
And apparently
goodness.
you can make good memes from it too, so.
Yeah, everyone's the Sugoi meme. Yeah, Greatness in Gaming wants to drop Anthem into the mix. Yeah, I mean, if you liked... we all thought the beta for Anthem was good.
The premise of Anthem was amazing.
Yeah, and then the actual game came out, and it turned out to be hot garbage, because it was like, oh, the end game experience is so great, you're gonna love it. It's like, no, you do the same thing over and over again.
There was no end-game experience.
So occasionally you get a chest that has a piece of gear that's slightly worse than the one that you have. That's the end game.
It's true.
It was a massively hyped game. Yeah, and we all looked forward to it and participated in the beta, and then it came out, and like the smart people that we were, we waited to buy it to see what people had to say about Endgame, and then everything.
Y'all waited to buy it.
That's right.
That was during my Xbox days. That was pre me getting a PC and swearing off of pre-ordering anything except for Diablo.
Yeah. Yep, that's why we wait.
Oh, did we want to talk about the Diablo the $65 mount?
No. I don't. You guys can if you want to. I think it's complete horse shit, and I kind of hate the game for doing that.
You get the mount for free. I mean, essentially.
Yeah, because you're buying platinum. You did the breakdown. I appreciate that.
I took the time. I did the math. It's developer math, but it's math.
You smart.
I'm smart. No, I'm not smart. I like numbers. I'm like that guy from the Dark Knight movie. I'm very good with numbers.
Oh, the Chinese guy who got burned alive on a pile of cash.
Yes.
Spoilers.
If you haven't seen that movie by now, what are you doing with your life?
Yeah. It's about sending a message. So, yeah, anyway, there's different colored portals that you can buy in Diablo for $35, and then there's a mount that you can buy for $65, a mount and platinum that you can buy for $65, and that got some attention, and people were just like, oh, look at this, it's so ridiculous, Blizzard, you're so weird, I was like, yeah, I kind of saw this coming, kinda.
I think we all did, if I'm being 100% honest. We all saw it coming.
Look, if you think Blizzard needs money, I guess it's better than just, mailing them an envelope full of cash. At least this way, you're getting some. You're not getting anything real, but you're getting something that you can look at on a screen. But yeah, if people want to spend money in that game, then go for it. Activision Blizzard, or just Blizzard now, it really needs your cash. please send as much of it as possible. Paying off those people who sued for sexual harassment isn't cheap.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm not especially keen on Blizzard right now. But again, I play Lost Ark, which is run by Amazon Game Studios in this country, and Amazon's objectively worse. At least I'm sticking it to them by not by playing the game wrong.
By not giving them any money.
Yeah.
By playing the game as God intended.
They're sitting there poking me with a stick, being like, "Come on, do raids." I'm like, no. Greatest in Gaming asks if we've played the finals.
I did.
I have not. How was it, Zero?
I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's not my kind of game. It's one of those competitive shooters, and that's not my cup of tea. I tried to play it with my buddy Merc, and I couldn't get into it. It was nice. It was fun, but
so yeah, it's online PvP. It's free to play, available on Steam. In-game purchases. Goodness me, lots of in-game purchases. Yeah, this is pretty much what I expect. You got your $10 pack, your $20 pack, your $50 pack, your $100 pack. Where have I seen that before? Rockstar. And yeah, online PvP looks a lot like pretty Counter-Strike. If I had to describe it.
Probably not too inaccurate.
Oh, all my screens. Okay, alright. Everything's back up to normal. What was the other one that came out here? The one that Frelly was obsessed with? Zero, I think you tried it out as well. It's the one that's just the co-op, why can I not fucking remember the name? Now I have to scroll back through all this absolutely pointless garbage that I posted. Helldivers 2.
oh yeah, no. The absolute trash game that is the game that, and I say this lovingly. No, I don't. It is the bastard love child of Destiny 2 and Killing Floor 2. If it lived in in a roach-infested motel in the Lower East Side of Chicago and or Detroit.
That is oddly specific.
Well, you know me. I like to be specific. And the only reason I say roach infested is because the game has a lot of giant bugs in it.
Alright, Steam. I was born on the 1st of January in 1900. Let me see Helldivers 2. So this one, yeah, is online co-op, and there's no PvP in it whatsoever. And the reason I bring this up is that in articles today, I actually saw a post from the developers saying
they will never put PvP in it.
Exactly. Yeah. There will never be PvP in Helldivers 2. If you're looking for a PvP experience, they recommend Escape from Tarkov.
Yeah, that was nice to see. I saw that as well. It was very refreshing to see a game that's, at least not trying to do everything.
Yeah, the thing that always happens with a PvE game, PvE game specifically, and you saw this most prevalently in our group, probably we saw it in The Division, is when you have a PvE game and you try to put PvP in there, you run into every manner of balancing issue, and you invariably make PvE worse, just to make PvP balanced. And,
you know what that sounds like?
Destiny?
Destiny. It is a great PvE game. It is a great PvE game. A PvP game, it is not.
Outriders was another game that was on our list. Yeah, because it was a co-op third-person shooter, and I'm a big fan of third-person. I want to say Linus and I did the demo for this. This was 2021. Yeah, it could have been Linus and I doing the demo for this. And then the reviews came out, and that was weird. Don't let this dev scam you. This is not a new game release. They're repackaging old content together in a definitive issue. Yeah, I remember this now. More like this. Warframe. Come on! Warframe's better than this. Division 2. No, not better than this. Ghost Recon. Breakpoint. Yeah, better than this. Breakpoint was great. I do, every once in a while, get the urge to reinstall one of the Ghost Recon games, either Wildlands or Breakpoint, and just run around for a little while.
I miss some of our Breakpoint shenanigans.
Yeah.
That game had its problems for sure, but man, that game was a lot of fun for a while.
Greatness in Gaming says he's down to play Breakpoint. Yeah, if we want to, we can get
You used to play
4 people in
Breakpoint? Did you play that? Oh man. God, I mean, I would presume that I still have my grenade launcher vehicle thing. You remember I unlocked that?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I helped you. I will always remember when you unlocked that, because you asked me to help you out because you needed to get it done like fast because you were leaving for a cruise, and when you came back, the event was going to have expired. So we ground
that was when I was
sumbitch.
going down for the cruise job.
Yeah,
That's
to produce the Microsoft show. Yeah.
That was pre-COVID. No, that was Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was pre-COVID.
Went on a cruise for Chick-fil-A, you lucky bastard.
Yeah, I produced a TV show on the cruise ship for their annual work convention thing. It's like the annual company convention. And for their company convention, they entirely booked the 2 largest cruise ships in the world. And had every Chick-fil-A franchise owner there for the conference. And I was on one of the boats producing a TV show. It was like a news talk, kind of show, telling them what was going on the cruise that day and all that kind of shit. And yeah, I got paid a whole bunch of money to do it too. Oh, and it kind of ruined me for cruise ships. I would say it wasn't all great. For one thing, Chick-fil-A, all their bullshit. There was the casino wasn't operating, and there was no booze. It was a dry cruise.
What?
Oh God,
why?
that's the worst.
Because it's Chick-fil-A. It was a work event.
God damn it!
But that said, the boats were at like a third capacity. Do you have any idea how amazing it is being on the biggest cruise ship in the world at like a fraction of its full capacity?
I imagine there's a lot more elbow room.
It's amazing. No fights breaking out at the buffet between, trashy ass people who are wasted. Like none of that shit's going down. No one's fucking puking outside the casino. It was actually funny. The casino was the only place on board where you could smoke. So I would be sitting down in the casino. I would have my laptop set up on a poker table, and I would just be down there vaping while I'm writing scripts and shit for the show. It was actually kind of awesome.
So, question: was the casino open?
Well, the games, there weren't games, but the casino, like as that section of the ship was open, but none of the games were all on. So like all the lights were on and flashing, but they all had this little thing that said not available for play or something like that. So the machines were on, but they had disabled them from being played. And there were no dealers or anything, so it was literally an empty casino. I got a video I can send you guys. It's kind of trippy. It was very, I don't know, it was very weird. Very, very weird experience, but fun. And I would just sit down there for hours writing away on the script and the rundowns. And, you know, it was me hanging out down there. Some of the other writers would, some of the other people working on the show would come down and, from time to time. And after that, it was like I got to know one of the bass players in the jazz band on the cruise because the casino was the only place he could go to smoke. So he would come in and smoke while I was working, and we'd shoot the shit. I'd shoot the shit with any of the attendees there who wanted to smoke and were coming into the casino. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, like all the shows were open. I got to see like the water, like the dive show on the back deck of the cruise one night. We went to their Royal Caribbean's private
you too,
Bahamas
greatness.
Island.
So yeah, greatness in gaming is bowing out. GG's.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty epic. I mean, I might not agree with Chick-fil-A's politics, but I'll take their money and go on a cruise. Fuck it.
So knowing that it was, did you know it was a dry cruise going into it, I assume?
Yes.
Yeah, knowing that, would it have been possible for you to take a suitcase just full of booze?
No, listen, I'm not going to say that nobody in our group didn't,
Didn't have booze.
Yeah, I'm not going to say. I will decline to answer.
There you go. I can neither confirm nor deny.
That is an interesting hypothetical. I cannot say what actually happened there.
Well, I'm sure the great minds would have similar thoughts.
It was a very interesting experience, but overall, it was a lot of fun. I mean, like I said, I got to see and experience Royal Caribbean's biggest, best ship, and like you can't beat a third capacity, like a fraction. I had a room. I didn't have a balcony, but I had a room on the front-facing part of the ship, looking out over the water. It was fucking beautiful. Every single attendee, like every single franchise owner, had a balcony room on the outside of the ship or inside on the courtyard deck. Like, that's why it was so low capacity. They wanted to make sure that every single attendee had a balcony cabin.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I like I said, I don't agree with a lot of their politics, but I could tell that the Cathy family does care about their employees. You know, what's interesting though, I met a decent handful, at least 3 separate gay franchise owners on the ship.
Yeah, did you know where anybody was from?
I'm sure it came up at some point, but I don't remember.
It would be really funny to me if there was like in California, like on Venice Beach, if like the Chick-fil-A franchises were okay, fine, Venice Beach, or go to San Francisco or San Antonio or something like that. Yeah, I could see the gay population being like larger than like your average U.S. city. Okay. That's nice. I would like to go to a gay Chick-fil-A.
One thing that's really hilarious, one of the members of my TV crew was gay, is gay, I presume. That hasn't changed since then. And he literally the week before this cruise was on the same ship on a gay cruise.
That's great.
So like the Chick-fil-A corporate getaway cruise, like corporate conference cruise, paid for by the Cathy family. The very previous cruise was a very gay cruise.
See, that's the one that you want to go on. Gay dudes know how to party.
He said there was a whole lot of debauchery going on that boat.
Some of the best parties that I went to in college were thrown by were at Larita's house because it was her and all the gay choir kids. They had fucking awesome parties. Oh well, all right. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Sad trombone Ubisoft, yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
I don't care. the AAA studios that released so many popular games that I enjoyed playing in my youth have basically all gone to shit. There's not a single one left that I still actively like. I'm never buying another Ubisoft title in my fucking life after their bullshit with it's not even called Uplay anymore because it was so fucking bad. They had to rename it to Ubisoft Connect. It's still the same shitty application. It's just got a different icon, a different name, and it's as annoying as ever to do everything. EA has been shit for a while. Activision Blizzard is just sort of meh. It's sort of fallen downhill.
Indie it's okay, studios. They still have WoW.
Oh, for sure.
I think what makes the whole thing worse with this with Skull and Bones is, one, it was $70. Two,
right.
They said in an article or in an interview that it was a quadruple A game. That the level of this game made it a quadruple A game, and that's the reason why they were charging $10 more.
Really? Right in front of my Baldur's Gate 3?
Right.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Stuff like that. You should be extremely confident of your game, and if you're gonna make some outrageous claim like that, that's not good. That's not great. But yeah, I can't. I don't know any other. I don't know any other studios that are really around anymore. EA just sort of bought up and shit out Maxis because Maxis was. We talked about SimCity 4 at the beginning. That was another large studio that put out amazing games for years, and then just sort of stopped. The guy who invented SimCity was just like, okay, I think I'm going to retire. And that was kind of the end of it.
And then there was Sim 6.
yeah, and then The Sims. So The Sims, the first game, started off as an extremely ambitious project, and it was going to be great. It was going to basically be SimCity, where you built a city, but you could also design the buildings that were in your city, and you could also design the Sims that were in your city, and the apartments that they lived in, the house that they lived in. It was going to be like the ultimate builder game. It was just, I think it was ultimately too ambitious, and the scope got more focused as the project went on. But yeah, cut to nowadays, and they're basically vehicles for DLC. It's pretty much what the Sims have become.
How much wait, hang on. What's the current going rate for...
Oh, you want me to check it? All right.
We haven't done this in a while.
All right, we haven't. All right, I'm on Steam. Okay, so it's one of those weekends. The Sims 4 is currently free. But let's see how much all the DLC. Let's see, that's digital, that's blah, 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 blah. See all DLC. $793.85.
There you go. That actually may be the cheapest that I've seen it.
It's there's a lot of, let's see, 38% off, 30% off, 30% off, a couple 50% offs as well. But don't forget that I think before Christmas or Thanksgiving, Black Friday last year, this got down to like $550 for all the DLC.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the cheapest I've ever seen it. But yeah, this is what The Sims has become. This is the point. The Goth Galore kit. I'm just curious, what's in the Goth Galore kit? What is actually included in here? Okay.
An emo muscle mommy?
It's all, you can see it. It's just clothing. It's all let's see, 1, 2, 3. How many are in a row? 6 are in a row. 3. All right, 18. There's 21 pieces of clothing here. And it costs $5.
Ugh.
$5.
$5. It's still better than Lost Ark. I mathed some shit out and figured out that a cosmetic in a skin for a character in Lost Ark is approximately $20. So there you go.
Hey, I completed champion. Look at me go.
Go for you. You are champion. You a winner. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
Christ. That is from a Simpsons episode where Bart gets a credit card. He gets a credit card and then he finds that magazine that's got all that shit in it. He just orders all that shit, and one of the things is like a little slot machine, and it's some sort of gambling machine or something like that. And he's playing within his room, and when it wins, a voice comes on and says, "You a winner!" Ha ha ha. And it's stuck with me ever since. Great story, Doc. Thanks, Doc. What's next, Doc? I have no fucking idea. Alright, check out some more fucking DLC. The Sims Growing Together expansion pack. I don't even know what the fuck even is this. Oh my god. Okay, you get a lot for like $20. You get a lot in this pack. This is disproportionate to the Goth pack. I don't understand why the Goth pack costs so much money.
Because you touch yourself at night.
Oh, excuse me. This is normally $40. Yeah, okay, I understand.
No, it's just on sale.
Right, yeah, it's currently 50% off. Okay, so... The description is, strengthen family bonds, make friends or enemies, and discover your Sim's truest selves with the Sims 4 Growing Together expansion pack. The ways your Sim relate to those around them, from family members to the Sims they've just met, are evolving. Both planned events and sleepovers are unexpected milestones, like having a midlife crisis will shape your Sim and their relationships. So, it's got game mechanics and it's got new stuff. That's why it costs money. The Muns.
Got stuff and things.
It does, yes, it's got stuff and things. Oh, The Sims 4 Horse Ranch. Look, horsies. It costs $40.
Of course there are horses.
Work hard and play hard with well, that sounds wrong. Raise, train, and form special bonds with majestic horses that are customizable members of your family. Great. All I can think about is how John Oliver is constantly talking about how sexy horses are. Constantly is a harsh... Yeah, it's not constant. It's intermittent, but still. Do you hear John Oliver offered Clarence Thomas $1 million a year and a $400,000 tour bus if Clarence Thomas announces his retirement in the next month?
You just step down.
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty funny. $1 million a year. It's not a bad offer. I don't know if that's before or after taxes, but Still, not bad.
Regardless.
Yeah, I'd buy that for $1.
Yeah. You
And
said the thing from that one movie.
That's the thing from the guy. The other thing I thought was hilarious today was Trump went to a fucking sneaker expo and tried to talk about the brand new line of sneakers that he's got coming out. His like gold shoes, and
the Trump shoes that 5 people I know have actually purchased.
Yeah,
he sold out 1,000 pairs in the first night.
That does not surprise me. Does not surprise me at all. Fucking look how fast his NFTs went. There are such stupid people out there buying crap that they think, I don't know, they think it's an investment or they just think that he needs money. I mean, he does, but whatever. No, he got up at the speaker expo and he was trying to talk about them and they booed him off stage. I thought that was pretty funny.
Know your audience.
Yeah, I don't think if whoever thought it was a good idea for him to get up there and talk about shoes.
Horn blows just a driver.
That's New York.
It's better in Boston. We don't use our horns. We just basically shout, "Get out of the fucking road," and then we throw in an ethnic slur of our choice.
Damn, that's holy.
It's funny, but it's not.
It's funny because it's true.
It's terrible.
Oh my god. Let's see. I posted in the chat to Omega and Leetness my overpower damage. And where is it at currently? 23, almost 2,400.
So you went from 1590.
And that was at level 90.
So what, like crit chance and damage are for losers in this game? It's all about overpower, is what that seems like to me.
This particular build is surrounding overpower because literally I can one-shot a boss. I'm about ready to try to do it to Uber Lilith and see if I can do it. I guarantee you I fail miserably.
Oh, fuck yeah. Come on, I'm hard as a rock. Wait a minute. Why did I say that?
So quickly. I'm gonna die so quickly.
I could have just said it. Where is it?
Oh fuck yeah, I'm hard as a rock.
There we go.
I'm only trying this once.
Yeah, but I want to see it. I want you to just walk in here. Oh, there she is. Hello. You did a little bit of damage. You're doing some damage. There you go. First phase done. Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. Come on now, you gotta give her the bonks.
Oh, nope, there it is.
Did you give her... nope, okay.
Just got my shit pushed in. Let's just go ahead and go back to Kiavashad because this ain't happening.
I
held my own there for a minute.
2/3 of her health down.
I'm kind of proud of myself.
Bonk. Oh well, good times.
See how much my repair bill is. 54,000.
Alright, so before we wrap this up, what the hell am I going to name this episode?
A quadruple A developed podcast.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, quadruple A. Yeah. Quadruple A podcast. I like that. Yeah, really.
Because I guarantee you our ratings are higher than Skull and Bones.
Really hype up our product here before we get our shit pushed in. Yeah, I don't like these guys. I'm gonna go back and listen to the Nerd Crew. Alright, good call, Zero. So yeah, GG's everybody. Thank you everybody for coming along with us. Thank you everybody in Twitch chat. Thank you, Greatness in Gaming. Nice to hear from you. And yeah, we'll be back same time, same place next week. Penis. Fuck Winnie the Pooh. Fuck Putin. Fuck Linus Tech Tips. Fuck Elon Musk. Fuck Nestle. And fuck Vince McMahon.
Yes.
That about covers it.
Yep. I gotta work on that. I'm gonna stand in front of the mirror later tonight. When I'm standing in front of the mirror, telling myself what a worthless piece of shit I am, I'm gonna practice saying all that so I can get it nice and smooth. So yeah, everybody, you have a great evening. Penis.